High school sports are back, but they aren't quite the same because of the ongoing pandemic. Every Tuesday night, we're going to explore the ways sports have changed and how these changes have affected the game. We're calling it The Game Change. Tonight, we start on the volleyball court with the New Albany Bulldogs.
You'd be surprised how creative volleyball players can get.
Ashley Connolly is the head coach of the New Albany Bulldogs girls volleyball team. She said this year has been a challenge. They didn't have spring practice or a traditional tryout period. With new coronavirus policy in place, teams like the Bulldogs are having to adjust on the fly. The Mississippi High School Activities Association is trying to limit the amount of player-to-player and coach-to-coach contact. The biggest change for coaches? No more coin flip. The visiting team automatically gets the first serve.
We are a very strong serving team, and most coaches do like to start off with their strongest server, and that's how we usually make our lineup is off of that.
Connolly said the Bulldogs have 10 home games, forcing her to hyper-focus on serve-receive, which is slightly different than years past. Another aspect of distancing players: no high fives, no pre- and post-game handshakes, no celebrations. Volleyball in particular, after a point is scored, the team usually celebrates with a huddle. This year, no dice.
Coming from me as a coach, I'm always like, y'all need to cheer more. Like, we just had a huge block. Y'all need to turn around and be excited about that. I think we'll still be able to do it without coming in the middle, but, just like coming up with a different way to celebrate.
Normally, throughout the course of the volleyball season, teams will participate in massive jamboree-style tournaments. This year, tournaments can still occur, but on a much smaller scale. New Albany generally goes down to Jackson for a preseason tournament, where they play strong competition to prepare them for the season, but had to skip it this year because of the coronavirus.
It does make a difference, not being able to possibly go to those and help us get ready for the bigger schools in the playoffs.
Regardless of the changes, the Bulldogs, like many other volleyball teams across the state, are trying to make the most of it.
They've caught on, and they're backing us 110%, and I back them 110%, and we're just going on.
Next week, these students never score touchdowns, but they make them oh so much sweeter. That's right, we're talking to the band.